Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Clean Intermittent Fasting. It's another Friday, so that means we do a little video. Again, this will probably be short because I find myself so boring because it's like wash, rinse, repeat, and it keeps working. This morning, when I got up, I I assembled my Fiesta green bowl. I love my one bowl meals. They're just so much fun. So I assembled it in my hex clad um, pan. I did grated carrots, cauliflower crumbles, stringless snap peas, another green. Oh, and zucchini from my son and daughter in law's garden. So I sauteed all of that, some in butter, some in bacon fat, and assembled them in the bowl. And today I'm going to go get one of those, no antibiotics, like an upgraded chicken, rotisserie chicken. And I'm going to put pieces of the chicken, yes, with the skin, all on top of it, and then drizzle some hot honey on top of it. And that is going to be my OMAD. So I'm kind of excited about it because that's how it is when you're when you're my age and you look forward to food. I've had an interesting week. I'm tackling some back issues, or actually hip issues, and so I will be retiring. And I looking forward to not looking forward to doing it. I will miss everybody. I'll be in that store every day buying one thing of something, one apple, and then go back the next day. So it's been part of my life, and I love shopping. I began with like Instacart and DoorDash, and then evolved into the in-store shopper, and I've loved it. So it's kind of carried me for the last 8 years, and yeah, I guess my body is now saying it's time to stop lifting cases of water. It's time to just take a break. So I will be retiring. So I am counting the days only because of the pain involved with my hips. But I love my medical care that I'm getting, and each step, it's an each step. So I will probably keep you apprised of it because it's what's going on in my life. But I do practice my clean intermittent fasting. I've got a little bit of black coffee left. This is Cape Cod Roasters Vienna. And I get the French roast or the Vienna beans, put them in my grinder, and I just there's no acid bite at the end or after you finish. I drink a good amount of coffee in the morning, black, and so no sweeteners, no flavors, like I said, just the Vienna or the French roast. And so I'm always happy that there's no like hiccup that comes back. I don't know if any of you had, it's not really heartburn, it's just like, girly, you drank too much coffee. So I'm enjoying that and look forward to that in the morning. So I am looking forward to changing up my sleep cycle and not getting up at 2 or 3 in the morning when I have to be at work at 5. So anyway, it's just a nice change. It's one of those life things, and so I'm looking forward to it. But I'm not changing my one meal a day. I'm not changing my clean intermittent fasting, which is just water and the black, unflavored, unsweetened coffees leading up to OMAD. When I get to my OMAD, which is at noontime, I will begin it with a cup of regular coffee because it is my jam. That's like my cocktail, right? I love my strong coffee with light cream and some real cane sugar. And I have that in that cup, and it kind of breaks. It's my breakfast breakfast. So I kind of have that cup of coffee while my, in this case today, My Fiesta bowl will be heating up, getting ready for the drizzle of hot honey. And it's just a delightful way to transition from the busy morning to what the afternoon brings. And I will be keeping my schedule of I love being busy until noon, stopping, having the lunch, and then just having an afternoon of rest. So, what that means is when I'm no longer working in the morning, I will do my errands and go to my 12-step meeting and, just kind of pull the house together, things like that. Little gardening, which means pulling weeds in the driveway, the gravel driveway. Boy, those weeds are just pernicious. And of course, doing the food gathering, which is a lot of whole foods for the organic veggies, the organic cauliflower crumbles. I buy a lot of them. I love them as a base for that bowl, whether it's an Italian flavor. Like yesterday was a mild Italian sausage. I had Neiman Farm. They're kind of expensive. It was a spicy Italian sausage. I think there's four of them in the package. So I hadn't opened up the package yet. So I opened it up, took one, sliced it up into small little bites with pasta sauce and asparagus, cauliflower crumbles. Anyway, the meal in the bowl, it's just red instead of the veggies that I'll have today. It's just with sauce on it. So I remain happy. I'm not craving fruit right now, so I figure, well, that must be a bonus. I still do like my bread, like my son said to me last night. You do like your bread? Well, I like a slice of it. So it keeps me. It's like the coffee with the cream and the sugar. It's just something that keeps me from doing alternative things like I used to do, which is, bowls of brownie batter, sleeves of cookies, pieces, half cakes, making a cake with the can of frosting, sometimes just omitting the cake and eating the can of frosting. I have really, really nasty food habits. And so to have a piece of bread with a little Teddy's peanut butter on it at this stage, to me, that's a better bad choice. And I really have done my food recovery with BBCs. I call them BBCs. They're better bad choices. And it's just when I'm like, there's something going on and I have a choice rather than doing something that I used to do, which I really don't have any pull. I call it my aisle number 3, which at the store that I'm about to retire from is all cookies, crackers, actually aisle number 4, pastas. It's just all those things. And I just never had them in moderation. I never could enjoy them. And it was always like just a piggy event. And so now there's some semblance of regular in my life. I mean, I do put the cauliflower crumbles where I would put pasta, although I still have been known to have pasta. Like the other day, I went out with some gal pals and they had homemade pasta, so I had carbonara because I do like pasta, but upgrading it to liking it enough to mete out the times that I have it, if you know what I mean. So I guess I've been blessed from doing the evolvement for all these years to get to the place where it's just I'm able to enjoy things that used to be scary, verboten, one bite away from a binge, into now managing it. I don't know how it happened, but it did. And so I feel blessed to calm down all that busy stuff in the head. It was very busy for many, many years. A lot of anguish involved with it. My meat consumption is definitely lessened. I would rather do a cottage cheese dessert, which I do. I've got that little baby food processor. I'm trying to think who it's by. KitchenAid. Anyway, cute little thing. It was only like $18 on Amazon. I put in a cup of like the Good Culture cottage cheese, a cup of non-fat plain yogurt, 2 tablespoons of PB Fit peanut butter, or some frozen berries, or some collagen chocolate protein granules, something like that. And I can mix up a nice little dessert. And so yes, I did get some cute little dessert glass cups that have little balls on the bottom. That's cute, you know, the presentation. And so I was able to make, so from the 2 cups, which really aren't cups, they're more like, what, 5-ounce cups, I'm able to make 3 desserts with like the berries or the peanut butter or the chocolate. And then I've been taking, so with the berries, the one that I'm having today, I melted some dark chocolate, low sugar morsels in the microwave. Just a little zap, stir, a little zap, stir, and then poured it on top. So there's kind of like this real treat of like this covering. And yum, putting it on top of the desserts. It's just what I do. It's just fun stuff. But so that's what I do. I just continue here doing it. I look forward to the meal. I don't get hungry during the day. I've been doing it so long that it's just my way of life, and the idea of having 3 meals a day. Sometimes when I'm shopping for others, I'll go down the cereal aisle and I'll say, wouldn't some cream of wheat be good right now? It's like, for what? When? I'm not having it as my OMAD. It's like, well, what's next? So anyway, some reminiscing about things that I used to like, but not being pulled enough to start having more than 1 meal a day. I know that some of you do 2 meals a day and it works for you. I think that's great. Just figuring out what works for you is the great part, right? Getting to a place where you're comfortable with you. You're not splaining to other people the why, the wherefore, how come. Other people don't think about food. Other people just, eat. Now, I do have to say something. I am going to be having a hip replacement, right? So, anyway, all the information that I have Dr. Googled, plus things that I've been given by the medical professionals, they all say if you have obesity, you need to lose weight before the operation. And it's like, wow. So they kind of hit you with that little dose of reality, and some doctors won't operate on you unless you have lost the weight, because they feel it's been a contributor to the hip and the back issues. So anyway, I was just kind of surprised that they are taking it head on. So anyway, that's the deal. By having my 1 meal a day and not filling it full of garbage, I haven't had popcorn for a week, intentionally, just to see I've made it this far. and I do still have my soft serve until the place closes for the season, which is a few weeks from now. I have no pull for full-fat ice cream. So, some improvements from staying away from something, but the soft serve still is in my life. Popcorn, not now. Maybe later, but not now. So, I do, it's not play with my food, but it's just pay attention to the things that I want to make a change with as I age in place and continue the 1 meal a day, because to me, that's the most important thing. So, thank you for listening. I hope that you're aging with grace and it's all working for you. And I will see you here the next time. Bye-bye for now.